Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have NBA YoungBoy's BM situation. We got Raekwon the chef cooking up something to get your mouth watering. 6ix9ine back on the streets. Yo, did Lil Baby just raise his price? And Snoop Dogg giving us his official top 10. Yes, lots to cover for today. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell on the side. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you appreciate the content. Yo, Breckney L, the old Cash App trick, eh? You ain't catching us with that one, homie. Just put us up on your Facebook, man, if you feeling what we bringing to the table. We definitely appreciate the love. Holly Roxy, you making us blush over here. And who the G? You the G, big dog. Salute. Now, first to the mic is the mother of NBA YoungBoy's child, Kaylin. Now, she has recently come out stating that she has had a miscarriage. Now, this revelation is for obvious reasons devastating for the young lady who's had her relationship with YoungBoy in the public eye. Now, a lot of us couldn't begin to imagine the hurt and the pain that Kaylin felt when discussing that situation with us, and the courage required for her to inform us, the public, about that piece of information. But she even dropped a bigger bomb right behind that. Now, Kaylin released that the baby that she's been posting on the internet the whole time, which was believed to be YoungBoy's child, is in all actuality her brother's baby. Yes, her nephew. Now, as far as I understand, she never said that the baby was actually her baby, but she did admit to posting images of the baby in a deceptive manner. Now, Kaylin stated the following. She said, quote, "Hey, so even though it's no one's business, people might hate me. Stop supporting me or anything of the sort. I lost my child. It's been something I can't accept at all. I never faked pregnancy or anything of that sort, but it's no need to continuously carry the weight on me. I'm sorry to those who were led astray or confused about anything. Thank you." Close quote. Now, she followed the statement with, "I'll get better with time." Yo, prayers up for the young lady, and prayers up for NBA YoungBoy, who we're not sure how or when he found out, but definitely Celeb Source sends our condolences to the both of them. Now, we already lost our mind concerning the purple tape, right? Now, those that existed during the golden age of hip-hop felt that where we were coming from with that one. Now, just in case you forgot, which most likely you didn't, there was an iconic, and I don't use that word lightly, there was an iconic feature on that album after the song Glaciers of Ice. Now, when you play Glaciers of Ice in your mind, you remember what song came on after that. Exactly, it was that Verbal Intercourse. Now, the Stillmatic one himself came out on the gram to congratulate the chef for the hip-hop classic, stating the following. He said, quote, "Yo, at Raekwon, peace, beloved, my brother. I salute you on this classic only built for Cuban links, aka the purple tape. 25 years Club General. You one of the greatest to touch a mic. Great times when Ghostface Killah and us recorded Verbal Intercourse. This LP changed the game. Thank you, King. Congrats." Close quote. And to that I say, facts. With 100s. Alright? Now, I have to admit, whenever I do stories that involve classics like the Purple Tape, Rakim, NAS, I often feel like I can't do the story justice. So please forgive me if I ain't doing the story justice. Now, we also want to highlight that Raekwon the chef was on an interview with Elliott Wilson when he dropped the following major announcement. Take a listen.
25 years later, right? 25 years later. Yo, listen, I feel like Al Green right now, nigga. Love and happiness, nigga. Love and happiness. But yo, listen, I know we gotta go, right? Right? So look, I want to say something. And you know I love you, right? Now listen. I'm gonna make an announcement. Make an announcement.
Yeah.
You ready? It's time we close that trilogy out.
Woo! 3? Cuban Links 3?
You know what it? Yeah, it's time to close that trilogy. I was holding all night. I was holding all night back to tell you that. So Cuban Links 3, baby. The trilogy.
Woo.
It's over after that. It's over. Alright?
Wow.
Love is love.
Yeah. Prepare your brain to explode. That's gotta be the only outcome, right? Brain explosion. Now, I'm sure folks were scouring the streets looking for your boy Tekashi 6ix9ine to get his autograph, of course, since he is officially off of house arrest. Now, since the man is on the streets, expect him to roll like the president, okay? Since the word is he will have top flight security on deck wherever he goes. Yes, he's probably even rolling around in a car similar to the Beast. If you don't know what the Beast is, you need to look it up, okay? And connect it with the president. Now, and it's the car, okay? Don't get all 666 on me, all right? Now, the artist who had his social media accounts interrupted by the feds has officially returned to the gram. And although he hasn't trolled any of his hip-hop peers yet, a tiger with no stripes is still a tiger, right? A pussycat. Now, hopefully, he could see that making good music will push him over the top and he won't need to do any trolling, but most expect him to do what worked best for him in the past. Now, it would be nice to be surprised though. Now, the artist has been out on the streets shooting his next vid, but good luck finding the man. Now, according to his boy AK, 6ix9ine plans on releasing an album that will be a Spanish album, which should be interesting. And now that I think about it, I haven't really heard that song Ya Ya on the radio, and I thought it would have made a lot more noise than it did. But no. Lil Baby has been dropping hit after hit. It's undeniable at this point, okay? If you don't know who Lil Baby is, then I don't know what to tell you, okay? Now, I ain't gonna front. When I first heard of the man Lil Baby, I was like, no. Now, I was closed-minded, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck in the 90s. Folks have told me before, yo, you stuck in the 90s, but whatever, okay? Then I heard that song, Whoa, and I was like, okay, that was kind of hot. But when you hear a hot track, you know what you gotta do. You gotta look for consistency. That's what I did with that dude Russ. I looked for consistency, and he had it. But anyway, Lil Baby, right? I looked for consistency. Then I heard the song Forever. Then Emotionally Scarred. Then The Bigger Picture. Then Heard It. You get the picture. Now, Lil Baby stated that he was down to do a feature, but you had to cough up 100 racks. And artists have been going through that, filling their piggy banks and getting ready to break it open ever since. Now, word has come out that the price may have doubled, leaving folks sweating bullets. Now, the theory has come from a lyric that your boy dropped when he said in Emotionally Scarred, jumping up on stages, I get 200 an occasion. Close quote. Now, Lil Baby has responded to that particular belief that he might have doubled his price by making the following statement. He said, quote, and I don't want 200 an occasion. I made that song a minute ago. Sounding like, close quote, sounding like his price is still the same. Now, we could be off, and if we are, I'm sure Lil Baby will let us, Celeb Source, know.
200 an occasion. Each occasion, 200.
And finally, the Dogfather himself has issued a response, not to us, Celeb Source, but to us, Celeb Source, collectively. Lots of waves were made through the hip-hop world when Snoop originally made his statement, originally made his statement last week about Eminem, which means it's very possible that he read what you had to say in the comments. See, this is why we try to tell you, man, see us in the comments below, because you never know who's watching these videos, man, okay? If I was an artist, I'd be all over YouTube trying to figure out what folks is talking about when it comes down to me. Now, And definitely respect to y'all that see us in the comments for the good of the culture. Now, lots of folks were behind the dog, and lots were triggered. I would imagine it to be a lot of the stands out there. Now, but stands and no stand, whatever. Okay, it was like the Golden Army activated when Snoop said what he said. Now, Snoop has officially released his top 10 list. Now, he may have done it before, and if he did, then damn it, he's done it again. Now, some folks were like, oh, M already released his list. do your research. I'm like, yo, dude, I was doing something, okay? I missed it, all right? Now, the legend, Snoop Dogg, because that's what he is, man. You can't even front. The legend, right? He's in a lane by himself. The legend stated the following. He said, a lot of you been crying. Yeah, they were, but whatever. A lot of you been crying about me leaving people off my top 10 without even seeing my ish. So here it is for your information. Notice how, I like how he knows that. Notice how none of my peers or my C's after me are on the list. Respect your G's is what I was taught. If you offended, you'll get over it. I get left off a lot of top 10s. I'm not even on this one. My top 10 MCs of all time. Mine's, not yours. Okay? So he made it very clear whose opinion he was talking about. A lot of folks are like, oh, you making it about opinion. But the way he said it, he made it about race. Man, whatever. This is the top 10 released by Snoop. Okay? To you, celeb source. Alright? And me, of course. And I'm imagining this is in no particular order, right? You can fiddle with the order however you want, unless the man comes back and tells us, no, that was in order, okay? He says, Slick Rick, Ice Cube. I knew Slick Rick had to be up on it. Slick Rick, Ice Cube, LL Cool J, KRS-One, Rakim. I noticed a red underline on that one. Run from Run DMC. Okay. D from DMC. Okay. Big Daddy Kane. Facts. Ice-T. Of course. And Too Short. You best believe it. Now, I want to highlight that the legend stated 3 particular points about his top 10 list. Okay? He said, number 1, he wasn't on this top 10 list, which could potentially mean that he has multiple top 10 lists for whatever, or he could just mean, yo, he's not on his own list, period, knowing that everybody has their own top 10, whatever. He said he wasn't on this list. 2, he said his peers weren't on the list. Dr. Dre, Pac. And that he also said he was, number 3, he was taught to respect the G's. I'm assuming he means OGs, like hip-hop ancestors, if you will. Now, if I'm wrong, I tried, okay? There you have it, folks. And with that, Snoop dropped the mic like Sexual Chocolate in Coming to America and danced off the stage like it was a versus battle. Yo, I'm sure folks will still have something to say about that. Okay? Yo, let us know what you think. Is Snoop's list similar to yours? If you could switch out 2 people from that list, who would bite the dust and step into the light? And oh my gosh, I would love to go into the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones thing, but this is a hip-hop channel. Although it's part of our community and culture, it sounds like you gotta look this stuff up. But it sounds like Mike is talking like, yo, I want to go back to the old me, the old Mike Tyson. I'm looking for blood. So if you haven't checked our old video and give us your thoughts on Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, that fight that's about to happen in September, yo, man, let me know. All right? Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.